Yo, yo, what's good? Welcome to another episode of Voice of Brooklyn. I'm your host, Skrilla Fresh. This is episode 27. Shout out to my guy, Piffy. He couldn't be here today. He had to handle some things, you know what I'm saying? But we got a special guest today. Lovely, beautiful. I'm not even going to say her name. I'm going to let her introduce herself, who I'm talking to.
What's up? It's your girl Indi-Go from Brooklyn, Canarsie.
Okay.
A sultry R&B singer, you know.
Okay, yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yo, when I want to start off with what's your background? Like, where you from? I know you say you're from Brooklyn, but like, where you from though?
My mother's side is Trinidadian and my father's side is Haitian.
I knew it was something. I knew it was something. That's what it is. That's what it is. So we met. Shout out to my homegirl Silva in the background. You know what I'm saying? She the reason why this whole thing came together. So I gotta give her a shout out.
Yes.
But
the goat.
yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. But what's going on though, man? Talk to me, man. I know you got the music out. We're gonna get into that. Like, what's going on with you?
I'm just riding the wave of life right now. I'm learning as I go, you know, with music and in just regular life, just growing as a person, growing as an artist.
Okay.
And you know, it's a fire journey. It has its ups and downs, but you know, you just gotta. I just enjoy the whole thing because all of it comes full circle when everything pulls through. You know?
Yeah. So when did you first discover your voice? Like, when did you know, like, I might have something, or I could really do something with this?
At that point, I would say, like in high school.
High school?
High school into college.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I've been singing my whole life, though. That's just something that I did, like in choir, in like,
I was about to
different
ask
schools.
that.
Yeah, like church choir, school choir.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much the main places I've been singing. But then after I left, I started like, going to studios instead.
So after you got out of high school and college, that's when you started, like, moving towards the R&B?
Yep.
Okay. So, cause I heard your song, but I was looking for a EP or album. Like, when are you plan on dropping?
This year for sure.
This year?
This year.
Are you gonna drop an EP first, or
An
you
EP.
just?
I'm just gonna give you like. I think we decided on six songs.
6 songs? Okay.
6 bangers, and yeah.
Oh, all right, yeah, that's what it is, man. Like, cause I was looking forward to hearing more music. What's the name of the song you had that you had out? I forgot the name of it. I was just listening to it the other day, and I was looking for the other songs. I'm like, yo, like, she don't, like, where the album at? I was looking for an album because when I hear people sing, rap, or do whatever they do, I look for the album.
Mm-hmm.
And but some people they just drop singles.
Mm-hmm.
So is that like your approach for right now until you drop your project? Like, just putting out singles? Cause you have like solo songs out there,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever.
That's not really something I decided on yet. I know I wanted to drop one more single for sure and just like
Okay.
push that. And I really just want to put out like a body of work. Like, I've been bullied for it. Like, people, they just wait, and I appreciate it because that means like they really fuck with me. So,
Yeah.
and I want to give that to them. So it's definitely
Yeah. That's your true core fan base when they come to you and they say things like, "Yo, I need that music."
Where's
like,
the album?
exactly. So,
Yeah.
who inspired you to start singing, or if it was just something that I got a voice, I'm gonna just do it, or was it somebody that you? It don't have to necessarily be like a celebrity or maybe like an aunt or something like that. Like, who you saw and you was like, you know what, I think that's what I want to do.
Whew. Okay. So for me, it wouldn't be family. Like, I'm the only one. I
Okay.
kind of started my own little generation now though, but
Oh, okay.
it's
Okay.
just me. Singing wise, like I really love Mariah Carey. Like she was such a go. Like growing up, like that's why I used to listen to her, like Whitney Houston, um,
Oh, you naming the
early
goats.
Beyonce, yeah, like
Okay.
Luther. I like listen to like 70s, 80s music. So it's just, but for me being like that young,
The,
and I caught on to Mariah, like, and I just learned so much from her, just like how she fluctuates her voice, falsetto. She taught me how to falsetto. Tony
wait,
Braxton
she
taught me
she
how to.
personally taught you how to?
No, no, no.
Oh,
Like, I fucking wish.
I'm
I
about to
wish.
say.
Nah, that would be fire. But no, just like through her music, like listening to her,
Hmm.
emulating like how she sings. Um, I just learned a lot. Like I learned how to really use my voice in that sense. Tony Braxton taught me how to like use my lower register, and I just like learned from all my favorite artists. I love The
Yeah.
Dream too.
I'm gonna let you know right now. I'm not a singer. I don't know what you mean lower register. I don't know what that means. Like,
So like
explain that to me.
so singing in my lower register, like low riffs. So my talking voice right now, I guess, would be like an alto. So my lower
Okay.
register would be like baritone-ish, like Tony Braxton, how she has like that deep voice.
Yeah, yeah.
That's her using her lower register.
Oh, okay, okay. I never knew what that meant. But
Yeah.
I've obviously I've heard of alto,
Sopranos,
soprano,
tenors,
baritone,
basses.
yeah, all of that. Uh,
Mm.
I think if you know how to do all of those things, that's like a separate skill set that not many people can do. You understand what
Mm.
I'm saying?
Mm.
Because you have to like channel your voice and you have to control your breathing. Like I think a lot of people don't understand that. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
do anybody ever ask you um basically like how to do any of those things? Or like when they see somebody like Mariah Carey or Mary J. Blige or whatever, they see them and they be like, "Oh, that's easy. I know how to sing. I could do that."
Mm.
But it's like talk about like the skill set that you have to have. Like what has to happen for you to channel all of those different tones and be like and have that melody sound and ride the beat perfectly. Like
For sure, you need to have good breathing and like control of your vocals.
yeah,
Like that's a must. Like because if you don't have control, like you just literally gonna be sliding all over the place. So you hear when people run like Jasmine Sullivan, like she has like a very controlled voice. So you definitely have to. You gotta know what you're doing there. What else? I said control. Breathing. Breathing is a big thing. If you don't sustain your breath for however long you need to hold notes, you just gonna keep constantly taking breath, taking breath, taking breath. And when you like listen back to that, it does not sound good.
the
Like
note the
it
note doesn't
sounds
come out
it
good.
sounds crazy. Like honestly, if you don't start off with a good breathing foundation,
Yeah.
you're gonna have weak notes. That's just facts. It's gonna be weak. Like your breathing needs to be strong. You need to be breathing from your diaphragm, and not like when people be like, I had my first vocal lesson, and she was like, take a breath, like how you like. She said, take a breath, like and pretend you're about to sing. So I was just like, and she was like, wrong. You're not breathing with your shoulders. You need to breathe from your diaphragm. And I'm like,
I've heard that
ah.
before.
So you need to be breathing from here, and then
Yeah.
like, there's different breathing exercises to do. I had one where they put a candle in front of us, and you had to sing the whole song without blowing out the candle.
Without blowing the candle out?
So you have to have control of your breath. How much breath goes
I've
out? How
never
much
heard
you
of that
hold
method.
in? It's a lot.
Yeah, I've never heard of that method. Like I've never heard of that. It sounds good. It sounds like a good method to practice with, because I've never heard of that. To
Yeah.
be able to sing a song without blowing out a candle, and you need to use your breath and your breathing and things like
A lot
that.
of
Like you
control.
got to be one talented person. So what you have, like what you working on now? Like what's the name of your project? Like did you figure out a name, or you still just
I do not have a name.
you don't
I
have a name? Not
I
yet.
want to wait till it's like all the songs are done and like make sure they're all cohesive, they're all put together, and then come up with like that title for it.
Okay, so it's like So how you record your songs? Like, is it like a feeling, or is it like something you thinking about, and you be like, you know what, I could turn this into a song? Like, where you draw your inspiration from, as far as like creative wise?
Um, so sometimes I intentionally work on it, and sometimes I don't. So sometimes I like randomly just get an idea, and I'm like, that'll go good with this song. I think this matches the mood, and usually it's like a line or something that I get from it, and then I just attach it, and then I start building from there, like line by line, or again, I start with intention, like, okay, this is what I want to talk about. This is what I want it to feel like. And then we sit there. We, either go to the mic and what's the word? Yes, babble. So you just like, come up with the melodies. Once you get a good solid melody, all right, let's work on the lyrics. And then you do the lyrics, match it up, match the vibe, and
Okay, so do the melody always come first for you, or is it a feeling or
no,
a vibe? Like, so it's just random. Like, whatever you
random.
feeling first, and whatever you could pull from that, that's how you go about making your songs.
Yep.
Yeah, that's different. That's
Mm-hmm.
different. That's what it is though. That's what it is. Like, I listen, man. I wish I could sing. I can't sing to save my life. Like, it's just that what you
You
talking
never
about right now.
try.
It's just too much. No, I just don't got it. Like,
Oh.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you ever seen one of those videos like on Instagram where they play like the Usher song or Trey songs, and it says, this is what you think you sound like, and then they play it back and it's like, this is what you actually sound like, and you sound terrible. That's me. Like,
Oh
I'm the dude
no.
that sounds terrible. Like, so I leave that shit up to y'all. I can't.
You can still learn though.
Nah, you know what I think? I don't think everybody can learn how to sing. I don't believe that.
I think you can be taught to carry a note, at least.
But remember what you said about like falsettos, baritone, altos, things like that. I don't think you can teach anybody to hit those notes and hold those
It's
notes
whatever
for certain.
wherever you're comfortable. That's your range. So you're giving like baritonish right now, baritonish
And
basis. Yeah.
baritone is like close to bass, right?
It's like the step up from bass.
Yeah. Listen, I appreciate what you're saying, but no, like no, it's not. Nah, that's not going. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't
He
do
said
it.
no.
You want me to sing shit? Listen, let me tell you something. I ain't going to embarrass myself on camera. I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing it. But
We're gonna do this when this is done.
what? We gonna do it after
Mhm.
when the cameras is off. All right, we gonna try something. We gonna try something. She gonna embarrass me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make myself look like a fool, and then she gonna start doing her thing, and then you gonna hear the difference. Like, but nah, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing that. So what you looking forward to as far as your music is concerned? Are you looking to like just stick with the music, or are you thinking about going into modeling, acting? Like what is the plan starting with your music? Like getting your music out there first, and then what?
Um, I mean, I always already had the idea that modeling was gonna come with it. I actually started out modeling first before singing.
Okay,
And it didn't really work out, so I was like, all right,
I
let
don't
me
know what
just.
that means.
It just didn't work out at the time because like back then, like in those years, you had to look a certain way. So I was, curvy. So they were like, oh, she's like Vixen. She can't do runway. Da, da, da. So I was just like,
Huh?
yeah, you can't do that now. Nowadays, the models come how they come, and you either hire them or don't. So, yeah.
My thing is, listen, and I'm gonna say this. I think when they like the industry, when they talk about modeling, I think they look more for the European look.
Hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? Because a lot of those women are not curvy. I mean, you have some that are,
Hmm.
but excuse me, but a a lot of those women aren't curvy. Like, I don't understand what is the problem with curvy women modeling. I don't I never understood that.
It just wasn't their look.
It doesn't fit their narrative, basically. Yeah, I think that's nonsense. But you know, Rihanna, she
my good sis stepped in and changed the game. That's
most definitely.
Victoria who?
We ain't listen. We ain't even talking about them. They talking about at a certain point you get your wings and all of that. Like that's whatever. But Rihanna, I like what she's doing because she's having the slim women, the big women, the curvy women. She's having disabled women or like things like that. It's like everybody could be a model, fucking with me type shit. And I feel like that light needs to be put on women for those who want to tap into that industry that don't necessarily fit the requirement that they want you to fit. So I think that's a good thing. So that's what you're looking forward to next. Because I already thought you was already modeling, doing your thing. Because you have the look. So you understand. So I already thought you was already doing your thing. And when I met you on the red carpet, you was taking pictures like you been here before. So I'm like, yo, like who this? Like what's happening? Like, you know what I'm saying? So
I'm screaming.
Nah, that's facts though. Like real shit. Like that's real shit. So I definitely want to see you on the runway though.
You definitely will. It's some things.
Oh, so it's some things you got in the works right now? Can you speak about it? Like, you can't?
I'ma just
Oh, okay.
You gonna see me though.
The contract haven't been signed yet. You can't mess it up.
I cannot.
Not yet. All right. Well, we looking forward to that, man. Like, I definitely want to see you on the runway. You know what I'm saying? Oh, again, Silver. She was hosting the other fashion show. That shit was crazy.
Which one?
Yeah, you wasn't there?
I was there.
Where you was at?
In the front row.
You was in the front row?
Mm-hmm.
I dead ass didn't see you because I was there.
I was there.
Do you remember the battle between the girl who pulled her pants down and was twerking?
I was sitting right next to her. I was right next to Fresher.
Oh.
And she was, what's her name? Chrissy. Her name is Chrissy.
Yeah, I don't know her. I just, she was going crazy, pull her pants down.
Right next to her.
And I'm like, oh, she wilding. Like, I'm like, oh, okay. So the dude who was battling her in a dancing, that's actually my co-host.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, he gonna hate me. He gonna hate me for this shit too, cause I'm gonna talk about this shit. This nigga, first of all, niggas is old men, right? Niggas is trying to get sturdy. This nigga almost breaks his finger. As soon as he went down to the floor, the nigga got up and said, "Yo, bro,
crazy, though.
I'm done." I said, "Yo, son."
He went crazy.
I'm like, "Yo, bro, what you doing?" Nigga said, "Yo, I fucked my finger up, so I think I broke my shit." I said, "See, you too old to be doing that bullshit, bro." And he won that battle, and they didn't give him his glasses. They didn't give him his shit. Nah, Shorty was like, "Yo, I'm not giving these shits up. I'm keeping it."
I won the second pair, or was it the third? Second, third, yeah.
Yeah,
I was the one that was rapping "Itty Bitty Picky" by Nicki Minaj.
Oh shit. Yo, I remember that. So you won the third pair. My son Piff won he won the second pair, and somebody won the first pair. I don't know who. They won the first pair, and I didn't know that was you. So you rap too. I don't rap. Nah. We got to talk about it. You got hidden talent that you're not talking about. Like, what's up?
I'm not a rapper.
What we doing?
I'm not a rapper. Please, I don't do that.
You rapped the whole verse. You was on point.
Because that's Nicki. I learned that when I was like in 8th grade.
Damn, how long ago was 8th grade?
It was a long time ago.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Because 8th grade for me was 1999.
Now what?
Yeah. Yeah. So your 8th grade and my 8th grade, it ain't the same. Like,
my 8th grade was 2008.
Shit, I was already out of college. Damn, she
2000.
making me feel mad old, dude.
Yeah.
You said 2008?
I graduated in 2008, and then I started high school that same year.
You started high school in 2008?
2008 to 2012.
Yo, niggas been outside, man. Niggas been outside. That shit sound crazy to me. I was
That's
talking
a long time ago.
Yo, listen. I was talking to this one female. I was like, yeah, like and 99, you know what I'm saying? I was doing this, that, and third. She was like 99. She was like, I was born in 2001. I said, what? Yo.
Millennial.
Yo, I can't do it. I can't do it. Like, I stick to what I know. I can't fuck with these super young people. Like, I can't do it. You know what I mean?
Do it either, yeah.
But look, let me ask you this. Since you in R&B, right? Mm-hmm. Keyword R&B. So get your thoughts together. Who are your it don't have to be strictly females or men, or it don't have to be none of that. Give me your top 5 singers. Like, who's your top 5? Who you feel like is the greatest who to ever lay vocals on the mic? It's tough. It's a lot of good singers out there.
All right, I'm gonna say Mariah and Whitney. Those are my 2.
Wait, Whitney number 2?
Oh, like this is.
I'm saying in order. Yeah, I'm saying your order. It's no wrong answer, so don't like. I ain't trying to get you in trouble. You know what I mean? It ain't no wrong answer, but
okay. All right. So number 1, I'm gonna have to say Whitney. Mariah could hold number 2. Damn.
It's tough. So it's a lot. It's a lot of good people out there.
Wow.
And they could be from any era. It doesn't matter. They could be from any era. It's your list.
Wow. I don't know if I can do this.
You know what that mean? You know what that mean?
What does it mean?
That mean that's your top 2, and everybody is interchangeable. Like,
they are.
They kind of like neck and neck, but it's like this particular song, I will put them up here, but then this person got this particular song, and I can't.
That's exactly why I hate this question. People be like, "Oh, who's your favorite artist?" It's like, I like certain things from certain people.
Yeah.
And if I could just take that all together and make one person, then that's me. But you know.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
I don't love every single thing about just one artist. Like, you know, just. I'm picky.
I don't think that would be realistic.
Yeah.
Like, for anybody.
It's just because everybody's special in their own way, and I like the thing that they like absolutely body. Like,
yeah,
I like that. So, and everyone doesn't have the same exact thing, so I'm picking different things again from everybody, and yeah, I can't have a favorite person. Just have my favorite thing.
Yeah, that's why I gave you the top 5, because to say who's your top 1. Like, it's difficult, but I could tell you this. I would definitely say Whitney. You can't. Like, she's like undisputed. Like,
she had the voice, literally. That was her nickname.
I don't think I've ever heard anybody with a better voice than her. I don't think so. I mean, that's just my opinion. I don't think I heard anybody that had a better voice and more voice control than she did, with the least amount of effort. I would say her, Mariah, I would go Patti LaBelle, because I listen to a lot of old school. Uh, what's what's the other? She came out with one album, but it was crazy. Her name was Fisher. Is it Renee Fisher? I think that's her name.
I have no idea.
I forgot her name, but she's definitely up there. And my number five. Oh man, I don't know. It might be like a dude, but I don't know, because it's like you said, it's so like I would put R. Kelly there because of because of the hits that he got, because of his catalog, not necessarily for his voice.
Okay.
So yeah, like I would say, I would have to say
I forgot
R.
all
Kelly.
about him.
How you forget about the R?
He's doing things he's not supposed to be doing, man.
Oh no, I'm not condoning none of that shit. I'm strictly talking about the music. All that other extra shit that he got going on, I ain't got. Listen, he's bugged out for that. I'm just talking about his artistry. That's all I'm talking about. Like,
it's just like him as a whole person just had to like move to the left. You know?
Yeah.
Just, I just completely forgot about him.
So you.
But no,
you don't fuck with his music no more. You one of those? There's no wrong answer. I'm just saying.
Nah.
I'm just saying.
I mean, I think you can separate the art from the artist and their personal life.
Yeah, a lot of people say they can't.
But people can't. Yeah, they. Because it's like when you listen to the music, it's like you have no choice but to think about the shit he did. Because it's like
when you actually listen to the lyrics and
yeah,
shit like that.
I was like, you were saying this to who? You feel me? And like, these are young girls. You're singing about young girls.
You ain't see that. You ain't see that video that came out when people was going back to his old music, like Vibe, that song Vibe, when he said little cute Aaliyah got it on the Vibe song, like she's got that vibe. And he started naming women, and then he said little cute Aaliyah's got it.
I did not hear that.
That's
crazy.
That was in 90. That was in 92 or 91, and at the time Aaliyah was 12, and then I think he got with her when she was like 14. 2 years later after that. So he kind of like had her around type shit. It's crazy, man. It's crazy out here in the world.
See, he can make you gotta drink.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. So, moving on from that, because he's a wild boy. But,
wild.
is there any producers you would like to work with, like for your album? Like, do you have a favorite producer that caters to your sound more so?
You talking about like in general, like if I could work with any? In
general, like however you wanna slice it up. Like your personal favorite, if it's somebody that you would love to work with, like is who you ever think caters to your sound the most. It's a lot out there.
It is, but you know, I'm still kind of in the process of finding my sound.
Okay.
It's like I feel like I'm just like 90% of the way there. So I'm still like, honestly, what I'm trying to do is lock in with a producer, just in general. That it's crazy that you asked that question, because I'm actually trying to find somebody to like lock in with me.
Okay.
And you know, we produce our own sound, like with what's already there.
Okay.
So yeah.
So you think that's the missing 10%? Is the producer?
It is. It is, because I have to feed off of something. You know?
Yeah.
And I like when I work with certain producers, like we're like on the same page. It's like they be finishing my sentences and whatnot, and I'm just like,
Okay,
okay,
okay.
so we here with it. Some other people, it's like they think that, oh, this shit is cool, and I'm over here like, what the fuck is that? Like,
Yeah.
so sometimes it's not all, the chemistry isn't always there. I need somebody that I have chemistry with, so we could like work off of each other. Like the ideas just bounce off so much easier. Like it's really dope to work with somebody that you have chemistry with.
Yeah.
Um,
But I think as far as like the chemistry part, um, I don't. It it's certain people that could just go to the studio, right?
mm,
And that producer plays a beat or that singer sings a note, and it's like they hit it off right then and there.
mm-hmm.
I think you have to get a feel for a person on not on a music level per se, but just like build with somebody, like have a conversation, or maybe it might take a couple conversations, and you
Mm-hmm.
just see where a person is at, and
Mm-hmm.
they fill you out, see where you at, and see what you want to do. I think that's one of the ways where you could build chemistry with a producer, and the next thing you know, it's like everything is like you tell him or her like I heard this sound in my head, and he could just play it on the keys, and then you like, yo, that's exactly what I heard. I couldn't
Mm-hmm.
play that, but that's exactly what I heard. That's what you're looking for, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
Because sometimes, like, you see how you said it just like that?
yeah,
It's like I can't even describe it sometimes. I'm just like, oh, it
no,
just sounds like, and I have no way to put it out for you to even figure out what the hell I'm trying to say.
no,
But when they catch it and it's like, that's what I'm talking about.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah,
That
I've had a couple of those
Yeah,
moments.
that's exactly what I'm talking about. You have to find that one person, right? Or it
Mm-hmm.
could be two or three, whatever. However you decide to do it,
Mm-hmm.
because everybody has a different sound. So are
Right.
you more soulful or pop, or like what's your area of the R&B? Because now in today's game with the music, you have like different.
There's different levels to each genre.
Yeah,
Like
it's
it's
different levels. So where you see yourself at, or you don't fit a genre?
um honestly, the end goal, I don't want to fit a genre. Like I want to be able to do whatever, and everybody still fucks with it because it came from me. You
Yeah.
know. So like but right now it's like a mix of like R&B, pop, hip hop. Um, I'm also doing like collabs with like Hispanic artists.
Okay.
I'm doing collabs with other Haitian artists.
Okay.
Um, I'm actually like kind of rearing into more of like the international side as well,
Okay.
like Afro beats, again Haitian compa, and yeah. So
So
I'm
so
just I'm all around right now.
so you do you like? Are you gonna incorporate more of like your heritage, like where your mother's from, where your father's from, in your music? Like, would you incorporate that sound sort of into like all of your projects moving forward, or did you think about that?
I
Like,
don't
how
know
you?
about all of the projects, but I do
Yeah.
want to try it with one at least. Like I want to
Yeah.
try with one first. Um, yeah, because it's I've been told for years, like since maybe like 2018, 2017, 2018, people tell me like, oh, you need to incorporate like your heritage in your music. Da, da, da. And I used to be
Yeah.
like, I don't see it. Like I did not see it. I
How?
was okay. Look, I was younger, and I was just like in tunnel vision. I was like, I'm gonna look like this. I want to sound like this. Anything that was not in that tunnel, I didn't see it. So I was just like, yeah, I don't. It doesn't fit into my idea of what Indigo is gonna be. You know.
Okay.
So I was just like, yeah, no, I don't know. So they were telling me, just try it out, try it out. And I'm like, I didn't touch it for like years. I just got a track from one of these producers, my good
Okay.
friend Kofi,
Okay.
and
Shout out to Kofi.
shout out to Kofi because once I heard it, I was just like, that's the one. So I had it for a couple months. Like honestly, that track intimidated me, but
Why?
I like when it intimidates me because it's like it's about to be a challenge.
And it brings the best.
Yeah, because it's something that I've never worked on before, like this type of song. So I was just like, I can't fuck this up. You know what I mean? So I was like, just all right. When I feel intimidated like that, I like to let it come to me. I don't like to force it or to just go after. I like to let it come to me naturally. So one day, like a friend of mine and me were just in the studio, just vibing, and he was just throwing ideas out there, and then I started throwing ideas back, and it was just like bouncing back and forth between each other, and it was like, oh shit, okay, I think we got something. Like we had like a solid idea. Then I took that home. I started working on it some more, recorded it a little bit more. So I'm not really done with it now, but I like that idea came to me the way it did. So it's like that melody is locked in. Like that, the whole feel of the song, it's locked in. It's just a matter of filling out the rest, like the second verse, and just completing it pretty much.
Okay. So how you like to record? You like to have, I mean, well, you mentioned having somebody in the studio with you and bouncing ideas. Like, what is your preferred studio session? Do you like to have like? Cause I don't know. Maybe I'm just making this up in my head. Like, you like the lights dim, like, you know what I'm saying? It's peace and quiet. It's just you in there. Like, you know what I'm saying? You have somebody in the back playing the guitar on some other shit. Like, I don't know. I'm just thinking like some whole exotic shit. Like, how you like to record?
It'd be so boring when I record. Like,
how so?
If it's just me and my engineer.
Okay.
If not, then it would be like me, the engineer, Sylvia will be there. Maybe like a random friend or two.
Okay.
I don't do like the whole party in my session. Everybody just going crazy.
That'd be weird.
I can't do those for like R&B music. That shit don't work. Like,
nah, it don't.
That's for the rappers. So
yeah, I was about to say
that's for like a different type of vibe. So I'm very like, if I want people in my session that's gonna like
challenge you.
Not even challenge me, but just like, you're not just sitting there doing whatever. Like, you're tuned in, like you're helping, like you're
contributing to what's happening right now.
I just want you to be engaged, like just be here in this moment, So because like sessions, I don't know, they're big moments for me. Like, even before I even get to a session, once I know that I have a session coming up, I'm already just making myself nervous for no reason. Just
why?
I don't know. I feel like it's a weird. Like,
but like this is what you do. Like,
I know, but it's just I'm so hard on myself. Like, I'm super critical. Like, everything that I do, like down to the smallest things. So I'll just be like, all right, you have a session. You got to do this. You got to do that. Kill it. Okay. Make sure you know what you're doing. Make sure you execute. Blah, blah, blah. And it'll just cycling in my head, just going on and on and on. I'm just like, okay, you have to be perfect when you get in there. Like,
so you give yourself the pep talk.
Yeah, like
for you know what's funny? You know what's funny? Because I feel like that with this.
Really?
I'm like, listen, don't get it twisted. I'm super comfortable. Like this, I'm super comfortable, but I always, like, when I sit down and we start rolling, I always give myself like a 5-second pep talk. Like, yo, get your shit together. Make sure you ain't looking crazy.
Right.
Make sure you got everything on point, and then go from there. But I think it's like we see ourselves like being great at what we do. You understand? Like, or we want to be great. We don't want to make mistakes, and we want to be the best version of ourselves doing something we love to do. So I think that's where the nervousness come from. You understand? So it's like, damn, I don't want to mess up. I don't want to look crazy. I don't want nobody to be like, oh, he ain't on his game, or Indi-Go, she ain't on her game today. Like, I don't know what's going on. So I think that's where the nervousness come in at. But like, singing is your comfort zone. Me doing this is my comfort zone. So once we end what we want to do, it's
after like I get on stage, I think after about like 10 seconds. It's like, all right,
It take
relax.
10 seconds.
Sometimes even less, like, because I have like my friends in the crowd and they're just like
Yeah.
cheering me on or whatever, so that makes me feel more comfortable.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, nah, my bitch is here. I'm about to fuck it up.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Have you ever did a show where your friends was in the crowd, but you were still overwhelmed by the crowd, and like as soon as you got on stage and you just seen the lights, everything on you, all of the focus on you. Have you ever like looked and said, "Oh shit," like my girls is right here, but like shit. You ever had that feeling on stage?
I don't think I got there yet.
You don't think you got there yet?
No, not yet.
You know what that says to me? That says to me that you got really good friends,
Mm-hmm.
because you could focus on them,
Mm-hmm.
and everything else doesn't matter. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They don't. They get the same show your friends. See, your friends is like yo, my bitch gonna kill it. Like I already know she the best one on the you know what I'm saying?
On the
But
bill.
everybody don't think that. They just there like some people was like, oh, this is the first time I'm hearing her. I don't know who she is. Like let me
Let's
hear what she
see.
got.
Yeah.
But the confidence that your own friend, and that's why I think it's important. You understand? Like when you have a strong team, a strong support system, because I think that covers a layer for your performance, for you getting into the studio, for whatever it is you want to do. You know you have that safety net of your friends there. Like you ever felt like that, like with your friends being there for all of the things that you did, and they was there, and you knew no matter what, even if I bomb, my girls got me, and they gonna lift me up. You ever felt like that?
Yeah. No, I know they got my back for sure.
Shout out to Indi-Go friends, man. Yeah, like shout out to Indi-Go friends. Like
Nah, I
y'all
know
keep
for
doing,
sure.
y'all
Even
keep
if,
doing what
like,
y'all doing.
Even if if I like froze up on stage or something, they're gonna come in and break the ice, like for sure.
Okay, so you never froze.
Mm-mm.
All right, cool. Cause we don't, you know what I'm saying. Like you too talented to freeze. Like you know what I'm saying.
I froze one time in high school,
I mean,
and it was in church. But after that, like I never did it again.
listen, you said high school and church. All right. High school, you was a little kid. Church, they gonna uplift you anyway. So that
And
shit
they
don't even
sure
count.
did.
That shit, it's all right now. It's all right now. You got it. Like that shit don't even count. Like you know what I'm saying?
I'm screaming.
Nah,
Yeah.
facts though.
They
Like
started singing it for me because once I got up there, like my mouth felt just like sandpaper.
I know that. I know that.
Right when I opened my mouth, I forgot all the words, and I was like, "Fuck!" In church, I was like, "Fuck!" So
Yeah. Nah.
yo, so they started singing it for me, and then I just
And
caught
then
on,
and
I was,
then you
oh
picked
my
it up.
God, it was
You know why?
insanity.
Because they made you feel comfortable. Like they made you feel it ain't nothing to be ashamed of. Do your thing. Like we know you could do. We know you got talent. We know you could sing. We know you could do this. We know you could do that. Like don't even worry about it. And I think in today's culture, that's what we need. You know what I'm saying? Like we need that support.
Oh, it's nothing like that today. They gonna drag you today.
That's a
They gonna
fact.
drag you. They gonna make fun of you. They gonna laugh that shit into the ground until the next funny thing happens.
I mean, but do you let any of that affect you though?
I do my best not to let it affect me. I mean, I'm still a human at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But it's just like I won't let all the negative shit like affect me and what I've been doing. You know. 'Cause
Yeah.
For fucking what? Like, what are you doing for me? Like, you don't do anything for me. So why am I even paying attention to your opinion? Like, I don't give a fuck what you say. Like, I'm good over here.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know, you read shit, whatever. Like, it'd be like, oh, okay. But, you know, I, like, brush it off now. Like,
Yeah. So you've read negative comments about your performance and stuff like that before?
I haven't really had any, like, negative comments about my performance. I feel like it would be more of, like, constructive criticism.
Okay.
They'll tell me like how to get better. Like
Okay.
I haven't had like a negative like, oh, you fucking suck. I've never
Okay.
had that
Okay. Yeah.
before. But like my people will be like, oh, I felt like you could do this better. Da, da, da. And I'm like, all right. And I'm taking notes because I do want to be better. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna take what you've been observing and put work into it. But I've only had like negative comments and stuff, like literally only for my opinion. It was like I've done like podcasts, or like even if I'm commenting on something on the shade room, like they will single out my comment and go crazy, like
Yeah, like
thousands of comments.
without the context, right? They just take like
Yeah.
a little
They take a
snippet
little
and
piece
then
and it's like, oh, I'm gonna run with it. Like, did you even see the whole thing? Do you know the whole story? Like, I don't give a fuck about the story, but it's like, whatever.
Listen, let me, and I'm pretty sure you know this, but let me just say this. Like I said, I'm pretty sure you know this already. Like those people, like you have some people that's there to just poke like trolls.
Yeah, they're
Like,
miserable.
yeah,
They literally make the pages just to do that.
This is what I'm saying. So when you got those type of people, I was whack. All right, you one person, you one person who said I was whack, but these other 1,500 people like my shit.
Exactly.
So
and that's what I say. I'd be like, well, 900 other people agreed with me, so I don't really give a fuck what you say.
And
Yeah.
I think those people could be used as motivation. Like, keep hating. Like, I'm gonna just keep getting better.
Facts. I'd be like, yes, throw it on me.
You know what I'm saying? So
I love it. Give me more, because it really doesn't matter at the end of the day. So.
All right. So you spoke about your the EP you want to drop with 6 songs. When you drop a full project, how many tracks you looking at? How many tracks you looking at?
I used to feel like 14 is a good number, no? 14, 16?
Without any interludes or anything like that? Like
yeah, no, I got interludes. Yes, I got interludes. I'm kind of like itching to drop one of the interludes now.
Why not? Why not drop it?
It's just, I'm just so like, I've learned to do things a certain way. Like I've obviously, like, Sylvie's my help, because there's a lot about like music, like the music industry and shit that I don't know about.
Okay.
So she's, even in like regular day to day like artist development, like I'm still learning every day, every time I'm with her. So I forgot my train of thought.
What, as far as
who was I talking about before?
No, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. You talking about like you was talking about like your interlude, like dropping stuff like that. But
so
but it's a certain way.
She's teaching me how to be strategic about it. Like,
yeah, basically marketing.
Yes, rollouts, all of that. Yeah, exactly. So I don't want to just like randomly just like be just doing random shit. I want it to be strategically planned, target what we're actually trying to target. Just move, like, make smart moves.
Yeah, I mean that's
people
how you
do
get
tell me all the time. They're just like, just drop it. I'm just like,
don't listen to none of them people. You understand? Like, because they don't understand what goes on behind the scenes, like the effort that you put into your projects, the hours that you put into the studio.
Sometimes things not going my way, and
maybe your voice is not the greatest today. Like, you understand what I'm saying? They just want to hear you.
Yeah,
but they don't know what goes on.
Like, I'm trying to give like the best, and I know like people. Here's a big thing, and I actually did want that. Now that I'm here at this stage, they're like, oh, well, people want to grow with you as an artist. Like, they want to hear you from like this, and like hear your sound transition into like what you're gonna be now. And I'm just like, but but I'm just so much better now. Like, just listen to what I have now, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. I honestly like do plan on like just randomly dropping like things that I've had
Yeah.
for years. So just to be like, oh my god, this is
Yeah.
what you sounded like a couple years ago. Like, you know, like just
Yeah.
yeah, this is baby Indigo right here. Like when she first started out, and I think that would be dope. Like
You
I'm
know,
seeing
but
people do that.
yeah, facts. But you know what I think it is? The people that want you to drop now, right? Like getting back to that real quick.
Mm.
The people that want you to just drop is, and this is not no knock on none of those people, right?
Mm.
They can't do what you can do, right? So they don't know the amount of preparation. Again, like I was talking about, how much time, how much this got to be like this, that got to be like that. I got to set myself up for this. They don't understand how much work it takes to get the perfect sound that you love to hear. They just want to hear you. So they
Yeah.
being that they can't do what you can do, they don't even fathom that. Like they don't even. It's like, all right, she could sing. I just want to hear a song, and they just want you to just pick a beat, sing, let your engineer
like,
mix it, and then
here.
you put it out like, yo, here, look. But they don't understand that it doesn't go like that now. Like for rappers, is pretty much
It's easy.
it's easier. It's way easier. You just get in there, you rap, do your thing, double, do your background vocals, whatever. The engineer takes over from there. But for y'all singers, y'all have to get the right note. So sometimes you don't sound bad, but it's just the wrong note, and you gotta get the right note.
Right.
Like, you understand? So like, how long do it take you when you on your A game, right? When you on your A game, you come in the studio, you like, yo, I already know what time it is. I'm gonna knock this shit out. How long do it take you to do a song?
Like from start to finish?
From start to finish. I'm not talking about mixing and mastering, because that don't got nothing to do with you.
Right.
I'm talking about you laying your vocals down.
For me, I'd definitely say a good couple hours, because I like to make sure everything is, at least in that session, to my liking. Because, you know, actually it's hard to answer that question, because I have to like break it up. So I have one session, I'll do like what I do, and then I always take it back, and I'm like making revisions, like what I want to change.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's not even just like in a day thing. It takes a couple of days.
Yeah, okay.
So, yeah, because you don't want to. I don't like to rush things. I like to make it. There's songs like, what are these songs? I maybe did like 2 years ago.
Okay.
And like that's what I want to get ready to drop now, because I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
it's almost there. Like, you know, so just like a little bit of production, and you know, just sprucing it up a little bit, and then it'll be ready to go. But it's not in a daily thing for me, like just like a 1 day thing. It's definitely
takes multiple
It'll
days.
take a couple days.
Multiple
it could
hours.
Take months.
For one song?
Yeah, if it's like that big, sometimes like, but things you gotta, okay, let's say if I'm also working with somebody who's not where I'm at, they're all the way over here, like I gotta wait for them to do this part. Like it depends on the situation, honestly. Like it depends. But like that song, that the Haitian song that I'm trying to do, it definitely took me like a couple months, because like it's new. I'm just trying to like find my sweet spot with it. So I don't like to put like a rush on it anyway. Like I have like so much music. Like it's not even like I have nothing. You know, like when artists drop something and then it's like, okay, they either have more or we gotta wait till the next one drops. Like it's honestly smarter for artists to just, you have one, then you got like another 6 more lined up, because you never know what's gonna happen. Like I like to be that person. Like I just have it lined up. So
you have multiple songs, basically.
I got ammo.
Okay. So how do you I'm glad you said that. So how do you decipher which song you want to put out first to the people? Like is it like a certain vibe that you caught when you when you recorded a certain song, or is it how you feeling now, or how you how you decipher which song you gonna put out first, and that's gonna be the.
Well, first off, I don't even do that on my own.
Okay.
I don't. I do not make decisions like that on my own.
You don't decide when your own songs come out?
Nah, I do, but it's like for me, it's like it's a team thing. Like I
Okay.
care about how everybody feels about like, and half the time, the artist will be like, oh, just because it's something that we made, or like, oh yeah, I want this or that, but we don't see like the other, sides of it, like marketing wise or this or that, like that we won't see, but the other person does. Like there's a whole bunch of shit that I don't see that Sylvie sees, so it's like. And she really does not steer me wrong. She does not steer me wrong. Like, she be so on point with shit. So I just like, she's like the lady.
Yeah, that's a
lady.
talent in itself.
I trust her judgment so much. I kind of trust it more than I trust my own. Like her judgment, I know that it's not gonna lead me nowhere that I don't want to be. You feel me? So.
Sometimes it be like that. When like. I always say this. Sometimes you have somebody in your corner that could see what you don't see. Mm-hmm. You understand? But you have the talent to do it. Mm. And they just guide your talent. Like they don't basically say, yo, you gotta do this, you gotta do that. But it's like, yo, look, it
makes sense to do this.
Exactly. It makes sense. Like, this is what I see, or maybe you should tap into this because I can see where this can go. Like, you may not see it. So I think that's her talent, and not everybody could do that.
Nah, she's a one of a kind. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yo, these niggas don't know, friend. They don't fucking know.
and not real shit. It's like
she's a fucking goat. You hear me? Like,
I think you always need somebody like that in your corner that has your best interest at heart. Like, you understand? Like somebody that want to see you win. Like, they're not in it for themselves. Because you got a lot of people that's like, all right, this person is talented. Let me be on some fake manager shit. So when they blow, then I'm on. I could get my money into.
Yeah,
like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, when you working with genuine people, like I think you get the best results, and that helps your longevity into whatever field you're going into. Mm-hmm. You understand what I'm saying? So once again, shout out to Sylvie, one of a kind.
Shout out to
you. Said she the GOAT. She the GOAT.
She's a GOAT. She's a motherfucking GOAT. What?
Listen.
These bitches be trying to be my friends.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Hold on. Hold on. Cause I gotta give Sylvie her flowers.
Give them to her.
And if y'all don't know, Sylvie is in the building.
Put it on.
Once again,
float.
She's in the background, but I'm gonna give her flowers. Listen, she got the whole look game on Smash. She
Boom.
got that. The managing game, she got that on Smash.
Boom.
Hosting, she got that on Smash.
Double boom.
You know what I'm saying? Her interviewing, she got that on Smash.
Period.
Like, she everywhere doing everything. She wears so many hats, and I don't think women like that get enough credit for doing all of those things. So I'm here to give you your flowers.
Period.
You dig? This is coming from the voice of Brooklyn. You heard?
Voice
so
motherfucking
you know what I mean? So I want to give you your flowers and shit like that.
Give you your flowers.
You know what I mean? Sylvie do her thing, man, and she out here. She's still out here, and she's still putting on, and she's still doing her thing. So
Facts.
I mean, that's something that needs to be spoken about. And you already know, because you said it. You definitely in good hands. You definitely in good hands. I'm looking forward to projects, your EP coming out. Get a name for that too, man.
I know.
You gotta.
You want me to tell you it first as soon as I come up with it?
Say what?
You want me to put you on first?
I mean, listen. I'm humble with my shit. Like, I'm not gonna ask for nothing. If you feel like you want to do that, I appreciate it. But I'm not gonna ask for nothing. You know what I mean? I'm humble with my shit. You know what I'm saying? But get a name. Talk to the people. I'm really saying talk
no,
to
no,
me.
no.
So, fuck
You know
all
what's
that,
funny?
'cause I want to know.
I do.
Yeah.
I actually do. That's how I picked my first single. I picked like three songs.
Mm-hmm.
I scheduled like a live. I made sure I told everybody like a week before, like,
Okay.
y'all are gonna help me pick out this single. And the time came, I played every one of them. It was so close. Like it was like, oh, with this one. Then they heard the next one. It was like, no, this one. And it was like the last one. And it was
You
like,
made it. You made it. You
fuck,
made it.
I made it really hard. It
You
was
made
hard.
it hard for them. Yeah. Yeah.
But and like I think it was Erase Yourself and All of My Bag. Those were the two highest ones, but All of My Bag won by like 2 points.
So then you gotta go with that.
So,
and to confirm, these songs are not out yet.
All of My Bag is out.
Yes.
That's the song you're talking
yes,
about.
Yes,
right?
yes,
Okay.
yes. I love that song. Yes, All of My
you.
Bag. Yes, I was just listening to that the other day, and that's why I told you I was like, yo, I'm looking for the album. I'm like, yo, where's the album? I'm like, where's the album? The song is crazy, but but that's something that we could look forward to. You know what I'm saying? So.
And the visuals. We don't look forward to that.
That's I'm looking forward to all of that. Like,
yeah, because it doesn't have a video yet, but the longer the wait, the better it's gonna be. So
yeah.
It's like the ideas are going literally all the time.
When are you plan on dropping? You said 23 this year, but what I'm asking is, are you looking to drop like maybe August, November? Like what you looking at? Like
I like the fall idea.
Fall
is
so that's
nice.
basically like second half of September, October.
September-ish, yeah. I like that.
Okay, so that's basically when everybody's gonna be getting booed up because the summer is over. So you're gonna have a lot
Everybody
of booed up songs.
is getting their roster together. You feel me?
Everybody getting their roster together.
They getting it right now. Everybody's getting ready to drop the roster, so they ready to have fun. That's why I want to drop these visuals all on my bag because these girls about to be going crazy. Yeah, I mean, I do all kind of. It ranges from R&B for me. Like I could do like the oh my god, I'm in love with you, I love you, or it's just like, nah, I can't fuck with no bitch nigga. Like I do like fuckboy music. I do music for the bad bitches. It's just like it varies.
You do the breakup songs?
I do it all. Okay, let me take. Okay, I'm a Gemini. So,
okay. Okay. When is your birthday?
May 30th.
Get the fuck out of here. My brother's birthday is May 31st.
Wow.
Yeah.
See right here. He's a Gemini.
Yes, he's definitely a Gemini.
He's a Gemini.
Yeah. So you do it all, the breakups, the makeups, do you do the Janet Jackson shit? Do you do the nasty shit? That's what we want to know. Do you do the nasty shit? Do you mind? You do shit like that? See, I told you I couldn't sing. I told you. You know what I mean? I'm drinking. You got me to do it one time on camera. You heard? But like, do you do the Miss Jackson if you nasty? Do you do that?
Huh?
That means yes. She does it. She does it. It just got to be the right situation, but she does it. You know what I'm saying? She don't want to expose too much. You know what I'm saying? Or
I'm screaming.
that's a fact, right? Am I lying?
I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Those are allegations.
Yes.
Those are allegations.
Again, so she said yes twice, basically.
I never said yes. Those are allegations.
That's how we take it. That's how we taking it. That's how we taking it. You said yes twice.
Oh
Listen, I respect it. Listen, you ain't gotta say nothing. They're gonna hear it when you put it out. Even if you don't put it out and you put it on a project, we gonna hear it.
Y'all gonna hear it.
And we gonna fuck with it. Like
I'm gonna let you hear something before I leave.
Yeah, let me hear something, man. Like, cause you know what's crazy? Like, I listen to more R&B than rap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not surprised to hear that, especially with guys. Like y'all know y'all like to be comfortable in y'all soft side, but y'all like to deny it a lot. But
no,
it's
I don't
cool.
deny shit. So I'm speaking
All right,
for me.
you in tune with your.
Yeah,
with
I love R&B music. I love R&B music.
I love to hear that. I love that for you.
Yeah.
That's fire.
I listen to a lot
You're
of.
not
old school
afraid to
music.
let your emotions out, right?
That's a tricky question because what you mean?
But
Let my
you want to
emotions out
listen to
type
other
shit,
people
like,
pour their problems out. You don't like to pour your problems out.
no. To be honest, when I got a lot of shit on my mind, like that, this is a real answer.
Mm-hmm.
When I got a lot of shit on my mind, I listen to R&B. I listen to a lot of slow songs from the 70s, the 80s. I just take my favorite ones and I listen to it, and it calms me down.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't listen to a love song and then think like, yo, I want to get with a woman and I want to do this, that, and the third. Like, nah, it just, I got so much shit on my mind. I be like, yo, I got to listen to, like, give you an example, like the Temptations or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Or what do they call it? The Fat Pack? No, the Fat Back Gang. I forgot their name, but they got one of my favorite songs. Like, I listen to shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? I listen to Charlie Wilson back in the days and all that from the Gap Band, shit like that. Like, I listen to music like that. But then I got my days when I listen to my rap. You know what I mean? So what get you in your vibe? What get you in your vibe? Straight R&B or like what you listen to get you in that mode?
I listen to R&B. I listen to some rap, like like the melodic rap, like when they
Give me an
singing,
example.
like
somebody like Dirk.
A Boogie, Dirk, yeah, cause like they give me like, oh, this needs a response energy. So like,
Okay.
yeah.
I know what that means. Yeah, like a lot of y'all only listen to them niggas. You know what I'm saying? But ain't nothing wrong with that. Like
I don't really listen to them like that.
But you don't really listen to them like that. But if you do listen to rap, it's them.
I'll listen to them because they're popular. So I'm like, okay, let me see what the hype is about. And
Alright, so basically you don't give a fuck about rap.
No.
No, I'm fucking with you. I
do. No, I listen.
I'm fucking with you.
I do listen. No, I do listen to rap though. Like, I like Future, his toxic ass. I like
That's surprising that you like that nigga.
I do. That nigga know how to make some hits. Like, I be laughing to them.
All the toxic shit that nigga do. Shout out to Future too. Like I fuck with Future too, but I'm just saying, I wouldn't think a lot of women. Well then, I can't say that either. But it's like I don't know. It's like y'all like that shit. I'm not talking about his music. I'm talking about the behavior. She like that toxic shit.
No comment.
She like that
no
shit.
No comment.
She like that shit.
No
this
comment.
Is the shit I be talking about.
I don't know what
you
you're
see what I'm saying?
About.
This is the shit I be talking about. Y'all like that shit. I don't understand.
Yo, that's dumb. We talk about me right now. Okay, listen. Me. I don't like that shit.
Heard you.
Simple.
I'm not saying I believe you. I'm just saying I heard you. Like I'm not, you know what I mean? Like it is what it is. Like y'all like that shit though. It's all love.
I
though.
guess.
Love,
so you say we like the toxicity.
Yes. Absolutely.
The same way y'all like it.
No.
Y'all do like it though.
No,
I don't. Come with it.
No, I listen. I'm speaking for me. I don't like that shit. Don't yell at me in the street with a baseball bat and then break my car windows. I don't like that shit. Like I don't like that. Y'all like that shit.
That's abuse. That's aggressiveness. I'm just talking about regular toxicity. Like
what is regular toxicity? Please explain.
You kind of got a point.
Cause once it's up,
I wasn't talking about like physical, like
no,
that.
No. Listen,
because sometimes
I'm not talking about nobody putting hands on nobody.
Either party could be mad passive aggressive. I'm talking about like little mouth shit like that.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I'm not talking about no physical shit. I'm not saying that you condoning physical shit. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the same shit you talking about. Like how niggas like from your perspective, like how a nigga be moving funny or some shit like that, and then when you be like, yo, like you bugging, and he be like, yo, what you mean? Like I don't know what you talking about, like toxic shit like that, like that's what you talking about.
Like when y'all act like y'all don't know, like yeah, try to act like
9 times out of 10 we don't know. I'm hold it down for the niggas. We don't know. Like I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Y'all
like,
never know nothing.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Know?
You know
what do y'all know?
Nah, listen. We know how to move. I tell you that
That's
shit.
That's a lie.
Shit. We know how to move.
That's a lie.
Now, I'm not talking about the I'm not talking about the corny niggas, cause I'm pretty sure y'all run into 95% corny niggas. Like I'm not talking about them niggas that get caught slipping left and right. I'm not talking about them niggas. I'm talking about when y'all deal with niggas that know how to move. Y'all don't even be knowing. I'm not gonna put my bros on blast. I'm not gonna give up the game. I'm just saying, when y'all come across a nigga who know how to move, y'all don't be knowing. Y'all don't be knowing.
Yo, first of all, fix your face. Relax.
Y'all don't be knowing.
Nah.
Y'all don't be knowing. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is though.
What don't we be knowing?
I don't know. I just told you I don't know
when
nothing right now.
Moving with a nigga that's what? Say that again.
I said when you fucking with a nigga that know how to move. Yeah, I really don't be knowing. A nigga who know how to move, you're not gonna know shit. That's my point. A nigga who act like a sneaky nigga.
Yeah, that's a sneaky nigga.
I mean, like,
that's a sneaky nigga. You know how to move. That's a sneaky nigga.
Man, listen. It is.
It's
what
a
it
sneaky
is.
nigga. Like there's no man. Listen, nothing. Like it's a sneaky nigga.
But you just
know
said,
how to make calculated moves, my nigga. Okay, you know what time to do, how to do, when to do. You're sneaky. Simple. You're sneaky. Don't try to sugarcoat shit.
I'm just saying.
No.
Like, you know what I mean?
No,
like,
I don't know what you're saying.
I'm just saying, like it is what it is. It is what it is.
Napale caca. It's a la feli.
Oh, languages. Hold on. What's happening? What's happening? What was that? She definitely understood what the fuck you said.
Of course she did. That's my soul. What?
Okay. I respect it.
Yeah.
I respect it. But Indi-Go, listen, I want to tell you this, man. Real shit. I'm glad you came. It was a pleasure to have you. You understand? And my bro, I gotta shout out my bro too. My bro Dolo and Sylvie in the background. You know what I'm saying? I wish you more success. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking forward to the EP and the album. I'm not letting you off the hook with that. I'm looking forward.
Your foot on my neck.
Yes. So you might as well add me. Listen, you might as well add me to the list. You might as well add me to the list. I'm looking forward to the EP and then the album shortly after that. Like you know what I mean? Maybe
come to the listening party.
Of course. I mean, if I got an invite, I'm pulling up. You know I'm gonna pull up.
Of course.
You know I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna support. Like you know what I'm saying. Anything y'all doing, I'm gonna support.
I appreciate.
You know what I'm saying. Like I try to make everything, but I unfortunately I can't because I do other shit. But I try to make every event. I try to support as many people as I can.
That's
you understand what I'm saying? Because I like to see people doing a thing, whatever it is you're doing. I like to see people blossom into what they want to become. You understand what I'm saying? And keep going with what it is they doing. So before we get out of here, tell the people what you got going on, what you got coming out, your Instagram, where you gonna be at the next show.
Oh my God.
Everything.
That's everything. A lot.
It's a lot. You gotta listen. It's a lot. So I'm giving you the floor right now. So you do your thing. Talk to him.
All right. So I honestly right now I don't know when the next performance is gonna be, but sometimes there be some random situations where I'll know about it and I'll let you know, but you gotta be following me to get these updates. You feel me?
Yeah, give me your handle.
So
Give me your
follow me
handle.
on Instagram at officially Indigo. Same for Twitter, officially Indie. Um, yeah, just officially Indigo. No underscores, no spaces, no nothing. Stay tuned. I'm getting ready to just do a lot. I'm getting ready to shake it up. You feel me? They not singing like how I'm about to, but yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Make sure y'all tune in to Indigo. As she said, she got a lot of big things coming up.
I
Make sure y'all
do.
support. Make sure y'all follow the page. Um, and we just doing big things, and we gonna continue to build. You understand what I'm saying? Shout out to my host, Piffy. He couldn't be here today.
Shout out to Piffy.
Yeah. Shout out to Piffy. He had some things to handle. So he gonna be back on the next one. But you already know what time it is. I'm your host, Skrilla Fresh. You can follow me on Instagram. That's SCRRLLA_FRESH. Follow me on the gram. And I also got to give a shout out to my sponsor, Nitty. My nigga Ty Nitty with Nitty Customs. You can go to his page also to get all your latest gear, your hats, sweaters, t-shirts, everything. Everything is custom made. That's where the name come from, Nitty Customs. That's NITTYKUSTOMZ. That's Nitty Customs. So make sure y'all holler at him. Y'all follow the page. And tune in to next time, man. And
Shout
we
out to
had the
Nitty.
lovely, beautiful Indi-Go in the building.
Yes, sir.
So make sure
y'all also stream All of My Bag. That's out on all platforms.
all of my bag
That's
is
my
out.
single out. We getting ready to drop a crazy ass video to this shit. So make sure you tune the fuck in. Follow that. Stream that.
Make sure y'all tap in. Y'all heard it here first on the Voice of Brooklyn, man. I'm your host, Skrilla Fresh, and we out of here.